good morning to you all from the mountains of New Hampshire. And I got something very pleasant to report today. Look behind me. The sun is out. Unbelievable. I don't think we've seen the sun in like a month. And I mean, it's really muddy, but the sun is out today. And it's a huge morale lift for me. We encountered moose poo everywhere on the trail. But we haven't seen a moose yet. I guess they're walking the trail at night. One thing steep climbs gives you is a lot of waterfalls. And we've been experiencing a lot of waterfalls here in New Hampshire. I can feel the coolness of the water coming onto me. It's really nice. But we gotta haul up. After a long, hard climb, and I mean hard. I almost died. I fell backwards and grabbed a tree branch, saved me, but we're on the top of, I think it's called Kinsman's Notch or something. And here we go. We finally got a view. No raining, and we still got more ahead of us actually, so I'm gonna head. This is only the first peak. I gotta go to another one and head down. I had to share it with you. Talk to you. Hiking is super hard though. Super hard.
Are you getting your foot over here?
That's what I'm trying to do. Hang on.
Oh.
Ah! Oh God, dude, hold on. Oh, whoa! Hang on, hang on. Okay. Woo! Okay, thank you.
After another incredibly long climb, it is one of the summits here, Little Haystack Mountain called. It's the start of the Franconia Ridge Trail, which is beautiful. But unfortunately for us, the clouds have got us today. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to see anything, but we're on our way. Well, I made it to the top of the Franconia Ridge finally after a few miles of going straight uphill. It was awful. But just as our luck, the weather's not cooperating. There's some great views up here. I was here about 7 years ago with my son, but it just is nothing to see. It's all mist. I'm going up that mountain there next. I think that's Mount Lafayette, but you can't see that either. The cloud and mist is covering everything up. There's about 100 million butt-sniffing day hikers out here today. And it smells like cheap Walgreens perfume, and nobody speaks English. So I'm trying to cut through these people, and they're trying to get around their dogs and stuff. Lafayette there. Maybe some of this mist will be clear now. So I'll see you guys then. Lafayette. day hikers.
Here we are on the top of the mountain.
We climbed what was it, Kinsman's Ridge or something like that. And we really struggled on that. We did a 16-mile day and we underestimated the whites a little bit. And that really kicked our ass. So we're still trying to recover from that. We're doing a 10-mile day today over Franconia Ridge. And even that's kicking our ass now. So, you know, we just underestimated the whites. And we're not going to move as fast through them as we wished or hoped, so we surrender to the White Mountains. We have no choice. It's just killing us. And the whites are really putting a ass licking on us. So we're headed to a shelter now. And, you know, tomorrow's another day. And, you know, tomorrow and the next day is supposed to be heavy rain. So we're really, you know, mentally sliding a little bit as a family, but actually that'd be the very top there, I guess. Man, what a friggin' climb. New Hampshire doesn't believe in switchbacks, by the way. It's all straight up and rocky and cliffy. But it is pretty, I'll give it that. Well, this is our trail this morning. As you can see, it is steep. It's a river. And I gotta say, I think it's gonna be a bit of a breaking point for the family today. We have to go 14 miles. It's our next shelter, so we are stuck and it's gonna be miserable.
I just wrapped my arms around it.
Here we are on top of South Twin Mountain, something like that, in the White Mountains, and as you can see, nothing to see here. The weather sucks big wings, man. It's driving us down. And gosh, we knew there'd be days like this before we came. You know, they always say the same thing. Oh, you got to embrace it. You don't have to embrace nothing, but you have to endure it. That's the right word, because I ain't embracing shit I don't like. And but you have to endure it. We knew these days were coming, and it is miserable. And now we gotta go down this big descent with rocks and cliffs and rain and streams. But I don't know. We got like 11 more miles to even the next shelter, so we have to move on. We're kind of stuck. So we'll talk to you guys soon.
Stay alive out there.
Well, just a quick check-in with you, because it's not downpouring at the moment, nor am I climbing up a straight cliff or coming down a straight cliff. So I was able to get some recording in, but it is, you know, a typical mud trail everywhere. And it's getting really tough on me emotionally again. You know what I mean? It's just like being in the Army days, you know, back in the infantry days, like just walking in the rain and the mud, and it's just difficult. So New Hampshire's really tough. You know, I mean, I'm only scheduled to do 14 miles today, but you know, for all those you sitting at home, you know, I mean, what's 14 miles in New Hampshire equal to other states? Well, I think of it as like say we're in North Carolina, you know, 14 miles in New Hampshire is like 24 miles in any other state. I always add 10 to New Hampshire. It's just so rugged and so hard on the mind and body. And oh man, I just can't wait. You know, it's gonna rain all day tomorrow too, and it just weighs on you. I just can't wait till I don't have to endure this anymore. But you know, I'm gonna finish. You know, a lot of people cheering me on, so I'm not letting anyone down no matter what. So, you know, we probably got about 360 miles to go to the end. So I'm gonna put this camera phone away before it starts raining again, and I'll talk to you guys soon. We've been hiking since 7 a.m. Look at this video.
Okay.
Yeah. And it finally stopped raining, for the moment anyway, so.
We got some gorgeous views here. Unbelievable.
We are 3.3 miles from camp, and it ain't no July summer rain, believe me. It's 50 degrees here all day today, so we're freaking freezing.
Freezing my nips off.
Yeah, so we gotta get to the shelter and strip down and get under our sleeping bags.
Yep.
But, all right, we'll talk to you later. Oh, on a serious note, I just wanted to thank God for letting off on the rain and the terrain for a little bit. I didn't think I was gonna make it to the shelter. It was really, really cold. The terrain was just brutal. Here comes Vegas. And we're gonna head.
These views, man, these are incredible.
Yeah, it is nice.
This is unbelievable.
Well, here we are. We got off last night. It was just downpouring on us and on the Appalachian Trail yesterday, and we were just shivering to the bone. So we all got separated, but I ended up with Vegas, and we ended up here. We lost the other family though. We're not quite sure where they're at yet because there's no reception out on the mountain. But we're inside and drying everything off and watching a Judge Judy marathon, evidently. Evidently, Vegas really loves Judge Judy, so we're watching that now. So I'll give you a shout out soon.
What you're doing is just throwing good money after.
Well, here I am, safe and sound at the Villager Motel. The people that run this place, Mama Bear and King David, actually drove all the way out to the trailhead and picked us up and took care of us. So we really appreciate that. I hope to catch up to Pat and Globetrotter. They are now a day ahead of us. I believe they are. Communication is a little poor, but we think we know where they're at. And we may take another zero tomorrow because the rain continues. We really want to hit Mount Washington with nice weather. We want to get that view of New Hampshire because we've been robbed of it so far for the most part. So we're gonna be hanging out here, eating up and enjoying ourselves and resting in the air-conditioned room. And I'll talk to you guys soon.